we are getting some breaking news, and we will come back for more on this. Professor Kuznick, that was him joining us from the American University.
Thank you for having me.
In the latest, viewers, Iran says that over 10 tankers have been destroyed in the Strait of Hormuz. The IRGC Navy's political deputy, Brigadier General Mohammad Akbarzadeh, informed local Iranian media about the status of the Strait of Hormuz. He said that since Iran announced no traffic status in the strait, passage has become impossible. He claims that more than 10 tankers that did not heed to Iran's warnings have been hit by projectiles and quote-unquote burned to death. The IRGC Navy leader also said, and I quote, "The stupidity of Trump and Netanyahu has caused unrest in the region and disrupted the world economy by starting this war," quote-unquote. He also added that the Strait of Hormuz is under the IRGC's complete control. The warning comes just after US President Donald Trump said that the US Navy will begin escorting ships through the strategic maritime choke point. On social media, Trump put out a post saying that the US would ensure the free flow of energy to the world. Under normal conditions, the Strait of Hormuz sees 20% of the world's oil pass through it. It is a vital trade route for global energy supplies. Tankers sinking in along the route will have a massive impact on global energy prices. That effect is going to be seen very soon, and these are largely surging since the war began. These are live visuals we're bringing to you. Pardon me, we're cutting across live to Susan, my colleague, who's joining us from New York. I repeat, these are not live visuals. We're cutting across live to Susan here. Susan, there. By the time I've come to you, there have been more developments. It's a little difficult to gauge at this point the speed at which this conflict is expanding. In the latest, what we just informed all our viewers about the 10 tankers which have been destroyed in the Strait of Hormuz, and then the US president saying that they will be deploying the US Navy to escort ships in this region. Does that sound like a great idea? If you've picked up any reactions?
Yeah, we just got that breaking news that Fars, the semi-official news agency in Iran, is reporting it from the Iranian generals. It's hard to verify, but it has been somewhat a peculiar situation on how Iran is reacting, sort of targeting not only civilian infrastructures in neighboring countries, aside from those embassies and consulate offices that belong to the United States and its military bases, but also civilian infrastructures in neighboring countries. And now we're hearing that they're targeting oil tankers, international oil tankers, again, waging a war not directly against the United States and Israel, but these oil tankers that presumably belong to other countries. Nonetheless, it seems that the president is confident that it has been able to dismantle a large portion of the Iranian Navy, sinking some 10 ships. That perhaps gave him the confidence to make that declaration and also provide insurance for those tankers. As I mentioned earlier, Iran is not in a position to completely close the Strait of Hormuz. So what it can do is start attacking in hopes that, it would close that waterway and would make it costly for these tankers to pass by. But let's wait and see what these tankers are, whether or not this is accurate information that's coming in, and how the United States decides to respond. I think it's very important to note that Marco Rubio just a few hours ago said that you have not seen yet the massive
he said that the worst of the strikes
that the United States plans to make.
Yeah, the worst of the strikes are yet to come. Susan, stay with me. There's a breaking news coming in. I'll come right back to you.